Kansas City, Missouri, site of Arrowhead Stadium, and the location of this outstanding matchup between Atlanta and Kansas City. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi, everyone. Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. Chris, any comments before we kick this one off?
We should see both of these teams trying to establish a good balance on offense in this one. Whoever can do that should be able to win this thing.
The offense will start at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. The Chiefs line up in an I formation. Little handoff. He's tackled around the 40-yard line. About 8 yards there. That brings up 2nd down. Only one man back. Kansas City sends a man in motion. Back to throw. Gets the pass off. Cuts back and he's dropped. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
Play action. It's picked. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Turner takes the handoff. Tackled at the 43-yard line. And he picks up about 4, and that will bring up 2nd down. Here's a look at the key playmakers on the Falcons offense. The Falcons line up with an offset I backfield. Here's the give. And they get him around the 46-yard line. So a pickup of maybe 3, and that makes it 3rd down. They come out in the nickel. Fakes to the back, throws it short, makes the catch. Brought down at the 43-yard line. The defense just didn't match. Pitch out. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 42. Gain of under a yard. That'll bring up 2nd down. Nickel back in this time. Back to throw. Guns it to the middle. He's dropped at the 31. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
He drops back. Dumps it out left. Pass is complete. And he's knocked out around the 25-yard line. Douglas picked up 6 with that grab. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 25-yard line. Turner is the single setback. Atlanta motions left. Redmond is looking to stay perfect on this drive. And they get him right around the 16-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Gives to the back. Tackled at the 14. 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7. And this is the 10th play of the drive. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Hartsock motioning to the right. Pitch out. He's tackled around the 11-yard line. Turner gets 3 yards on the carry. Turner, the lone back. There's a play fake. On the run, he throws it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 8. Gain of 3 on the play action that time. They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. This will be a 25-yard try. It's good. He put that one right through the uprights. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Charles from the 3. At the 30. Drilled at the 34-yard line. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Croyle lines up in the shotgun. 3 receivers wide this time. Johnson on the give. At the 40, down the sideline. To the 10. He's in for the score.
Well, this offense certainly off to a good start here today, and let's see if they can continue to capitalize on that early touchdown to put them up by 3.
So they're ready for the extra point. Point after is good. Kansas City holds a 4-point lead. Here's the kick. Hit and dropped at the 21-yard line. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. They're going to pitch it. The defender gets him to the ground. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gains about 7 yards. Single back formation. It's the tailback. Brought down around the 31-yard line. Turner gives them a fresh set of downs on the 3-yard run. 1st and 10. Turner is the single setback. All kinds of pressure. There for the reception. Tackle around the 49-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
First and 10. Ball on the 49. Redmond is lined up under center. 2 backs in the eye. He drops back to pass. Edwards intercepts it. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Fakes to the back. Steps out at the 46-yard line. They complete the play-action pass for a gain of 3. Back to pass. Goes through his read. Throws it short. It's incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Smith on the give. It appears to be short. The defense was able to stop him short of the first.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Not much you can do on the return team there.
Great kick and even better coverage. Boy, it sure makes winning the field position battle a lot easier when you have special teamers like this.
On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped at the 20. 3-yard gain by the running back. The backfield is in the offset I formation. They'll keep it on the ground again. Brought down at the 30. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Short throw. No connection this time. Milner was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 30. Redmond is under center. They'll come out in an I. Redmond hands off to the left. Fumble on the play. Boone picks it up off the ground. And the defense comes up with a big play there.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
Short pass to his left. He's tackled right around the 26-yard line. That play fake is good for a gain of a handful. They line up at the 27. Croyle is in the gun. 3 receivers wide this time. He's looking to throw. Here's the throw. It's picked off. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
Really a nice play on the ball that time. It's so much fun to watch these athletes in the secondary breaking so quickly and making these interceptions.
They go with the run. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Turner, the lone back. They give it to the tailback. Tackled at about the 33-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play, and so it'll be 3rd down. Redmond lines up under center. 4 receivers in the formation. Looking to throw. Guns it out. There for the catch. And they get him at the 47-yard line. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
Again with the run. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Milner goes in motion. There's a play fake with the pass. Can't complete it. Hartsock was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. So another third down upcoming for the offense. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. Throws left. Into traffic, and it's picked off. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Kansas City sends a man in motion. Croyle back to throw. Looking for a receiver. Takes a shot deep to the right. Poe wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Single set backfield. Looking to throw. Passes to his right. Huge hit. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Let's go quick game, 44 press. 44 press.
Johnson, the ball carrier. He's dropped for a loss. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
3 yards there.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
The Chiefs set up in the gun.
Friday. Watch the switch.
He drops back. He's running out of time. And they drop him for the sack. And the linebacker was able to get him on the blitz.
I always thought training camps were done backwards. They always start with the simple protections, the simple plays. If I were coaching on day one, all I would do is practice picking up blitzes. If you can pick up blitzes, you can block anything.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. He's dragged down on the play, and that was a nice play to get in there for the sack.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
Looks to pass. Makes the throw up the middle. He's tackled at the 19. 3, call it 4 on the completion.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
He's looking to throw. Short throw to the right. He's brought down right around the 24-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Keenan is the punter. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Makes the fair catch. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The offense will take over at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Gives to the back. Dropped behind the line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
They're going to pitch it. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Back to throw. He throws left. And they get him at about the 33-yard line. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those third and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Jennings takes it at the 23. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Looks to pass, and they're coming after him. Comes down with it. Brought down at the 46-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Hands it off. And he will lose yardage on the play. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
They line up in a one-back set.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Cross right, Lucy!
It's the tailback. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. The running back picks up 6 on that play. They'll come out in the shotgun. Drops back. The defense has him surrounded. No one in front of him. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. One-man backfield. There's a play fake. Passes.
The pass.
Second down now following the incomplete pass.
Second down.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. Ace backfield this time.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Scatter, scatter, scatter! Right, goes right! Regular.
Delayed handoff. He's hammered in the backfield. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Croyle dropping back. Scans the field. It's completed. And he's drilled at the 30. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
Holquist kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Jennings fields it at the 24. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Turner, the lone back. Hands it off. He's tackled around the 42-yard line. Nice job with the running back. That'll give him 7, maybe 8 yards. Redmond lines up under center. They'll line up in the I formation. Hartsock in motion. Hands it to the back. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. Turner picks up a yard on the play. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Fakes the run. Throws it short. Off-target pass. We'll probably see the punt unit here as that incompletion brings up 4th down. 4th down. They'll line up to punt this one away. Heenan awaits the snap. He punts it. And they make the fair catch. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Johnson is the single setback.
Hard count, hard count. Blue 45. Blue 45. Fargo.
Here's the give. Man, this guy is quick. Brought down at the 22. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. From their own 22-yard line. From the gun.
Clean 88. Right. Clean 88. Safe. Goes right. Go, baby.
Looks to pass. Goes through his read. And he caught it. Tackled at the 31. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Wake up, guys.
He's tackled at the 31. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on their own 31. 2 tight end set.
Go. Blue 45. Blue 45. You got close one. Come on, D.
They hand it off. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. Johnson picks up about 4 yards on the play. From their own 36-yard line. Smith lines up as the deep back, I formation. Kansas City sends a man in motion to the left. Play action. Fires it right. Bats it away. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Fielded at the 19. He's dropped at the 24-yard line. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Redmond with the give. He makes a move, and he's brought down. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back. Throws out left. Makes the grab. And they get him at the 26-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
He drops back to pass. He throws right. He's there for the catch. Knocked out of bounds at about the 21. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Robinson is back deep to return. Heenan punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Robinson fields it at the 37. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. And that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
Johnson gets the call. He's brought down at the 50. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. They line up at the 50. The Chiefs come out with the offset I.
Come on, D. Come on, D. Let's get off the field now. What you doing? Watch the run now. Watch the run.
The halfback with the carry. Tackled around the 48-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. Here's a 3rd and 3. Ball on the 48-yard line. Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Luke 45. Let's roll. Luke 45. All our blitz. We need that rock. Let's go.
Johnson again. Brought down at the 45. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Down in the end zone for a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They give it to the tailback. And they get him around the 22-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
He drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. He's dropped in the open field. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
They hand it off again. He's dropped at the 34-yard line. And a pickup of about 2. That brings up 2nd down. 2 tight ends here. They'll keep it on the ground again. Brought down right around the 40-yard line. Turner gains 7 yards on that play. 3rd down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. And they get him at the 49-yard line. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Redmond drops back. Short throw to the left. He's dropped around the 45-yard line. So that play goes for about 6. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 45. The Falcons go with the I formation. Back to pass. Throws a bullet. Brought down about the 15-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Throws it short, and he catches it. And they get him at the 12. Milner picks up about 4 yards with the catch. So that'll make it 2nd down. Offset I formation in the backfield. Fakes to the back. Tries for the end zone. He brings it in. Touchdown. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
Well, that's just a big-time pitch and catch right there. The quarterback made a beautiful throw, but it was the route by the wide receiver that set it up. He was as open as I've seen all afternoon.
And this attempt will give them a 3-point advantage. And the point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. He'll return it from the 1. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Single back formation. He passes short. Struggles to find his target with that one. Poe was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 28. Atlanta brings in their nickel package.
Here we go, team. Green 88. Wants a hard count. Green 88. Go. Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Back to pass. He needs to get rid of it. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Looking to throw. All kinds of pressure. In and out of his hand. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Makes the fair catch. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive.
Get off, baby, get off.
The Falcons line up in an I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Get off.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Rifles this one out to the right. He's tackled at the 33. Gain of 7 through the air on that play.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
They'll give it off here. He's dropped around the 36-yard line. He did a nice job picking up the 1st on the run.
It wasn't a big gain there, but that one little juke that he made was just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Let's go. Play smart, man.
1st down, looking to throw. And it's caught. And they get him right around the 46-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Drops back on 1st down. And he makes the one-handed grab. The quarterback's been putting up some good yardage.
And having success early in the game like this frees up your running game because the defenses have to keep defensive backs in coverage, so now there's more space for that running attack.
Back to pass. Throws it out. Makes the reception. Hit hard at the 28-yard line. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
5 DBs on the field. Gets the pass out. Oh, and he dropped it. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Give to the tailback. Hit and dropped behind the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's go, baby.
Looks to pass. Passes to his left. Tackled around the 19-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a fourth down.
Overran 2 again. We cannot do that mess.
He's got it. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the uprights. The kick is away. Charles from the 5. He's hammered at the 29-yard line. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Croyle lines up in the shotgun. Back to throw. Looking for a receiver. Brings this one in. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
He looks to throw on first down. He makes the catch wide open. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Rifles it to the middle. And they get him around the 26-yard line. They hurry to the line. Quarterback is in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Kansas City changing their play. Croyle has completed every pass on this drive. Fails to connect with the pass. The quarterback avoids the blitz, but the ball will fall incomplete.
But the blitz really did the job that time. If you can make a quarterback move his feet, if you can make him a little uncomfortable, the timing of those deep routes are just thrown off.
Dumps it out left. Tackled at the 14. 1st and 10. A minute left in the half. Croyle is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. And it's completed. They'll get in for the touchdown. The coaches have to be happy with that.
Yeah, I guess they are. Anytime you draw up a play and it works to perfection like that, everybody's happy except the defense.
Up and good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it off. Norwood fields it at the 7. Big hit there to bring him down. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. They'll throw on first down. Gets the ball away, and it's intercepted by the backer. Brought down at the 21-yard line, and chalk up another one for this defense.
3 picks on the day, and every time you think this offense is starting to get it going, they turn it over again.
The Chiefs come out in the ace formation. Gives to the back. He's dropped at the 17. Johnson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Only one man back. And they're coming after him. Incomplete pass. Bo was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. From the 17-yard line, Croyle is in the gun. 4 wide receivers. Back to pass. Surveys the field. Had his hands on it and dropped it. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
It's good. Nice work putting that one right through the upright. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Jennings takes it from the 6. They get him at the 27-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The defense lines up in the nickel. Looking to throw. Strong throw. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. An impressive showing by the wideout in the first half. He's already gone over 100 yards receiving.
Not a lot of mystery to this offense, is there? They're going to get it to this wide receiver. They know what he's capable of doing, and there is some great communication going on, verbal and nonverbal, between the quarterback and the receiver out here in the first half.
And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
First and 10. Ball on the 30. They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. First down, looking to throw. He throws right. Brought down at the 28-yard line. Not much of a gain at all on that first down completion.
Pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
The kick is away. Norwood fields it at the 3. Dropped at the 31. They'll take over at the 31. First and 10. So we'll probably get one last heave to the end zone before halftime. Drops back to pass. Rolls right. No completion. And as we head to halftime, score is 20-13. Decent kick. Gathered at the 6. He's hammered at the 27-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Atlanta is going with the offset eye backfield. Here's the halfback. He didn't get back to the line. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Milner goes in motion to the right. The pocket is collapsing. And they get him at the 42. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Drops back on first down. Gets rid of the ball. Surtain gets the interception. He's tackled at the 50. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Looks down the field. Catch is made. He's dropped at the 30. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
He's brought down at the 28-yard line. Gain of 2, and that will bring up second down. From the 28-yard line, the Chiefs come out with 4 wide receivers, the quarterback in the shotgun.
Luke 45.
He's looking to throw. Dumps it out right. What a shot! And they get 5 yards from that completion.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
Play fake. Looking for a receiver. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. And he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
Not a bad kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 32-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. There's a play fake. Short throw to the right. Brought down around the 35-yard line. Just about 3 yards there. 2nd and 7. Ball on their own 35. One man in the backfield. Here's the give. He's dropped at the 38. A pickup of about 3. That'll bring up third down. They line up at the 38. Turner lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. The halfback with the carry. And they get him at the 42. Is that the right call to make?
Yeah, that's because the offense shouldn't have called a run there. That's sort of a give-up play. You know, you hear people talk about, well, we're just going to run one in there and punt the football away. I'm just not made that way. I'm an old offensive guy. I say let's sling it.
From the 15. He is hit hard on the play. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. The offense will start at the 25. Out of the I formation. They go with the run. He gets out to about the 25-yard line, and the halfback has nowhere to go. From their own 25-yard line. 3 wide receivers set. Croyle calls for motion right. Back to throw. Passes it to the middle. Brought down right around the 38-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
He drops back. Gets the throw off. Interception. And he's decleated at the 38. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Let's start the run first. Here we go, baby. 345.
Drops back. Throws it short. Pass completed. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Play 3, man. Let's stop it right now.
Redmond drops back to pass. Throws on the run. He's dropped at the 28-yard line. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the first down.
Yeah, smart play call that time by the offense. He could tell by the pre-snap read that short throw was going to be there, and he took advantage.
45. Fargo. Block 99. Let's go. Now let's see what they got. ADO here, ADO.
Little handoff. Tackled around the 23-yard line. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 23. One-man backfield.
388. New call. Charlotte, close left.
Back to pass. With a pass. Completed. And he dropped him in the open field. What happened there, Chris?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
48. Buffalo. Same thing.
Here's the give. And they get him at about the 5-yard line. Turner gains around 5 yards on the counter play. They line up in a one-back set. Here's the halfback. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. I'll tell you what, Chris, that was just a great job of blocking up front on that touchdown run.
It sure was, Tom. They just absolutely blew away the defensive line on that one. Not often in the NFL you see that kind of a hole.
Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off. Charles from the 2. At the 30. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Croyle comes to the line with 3 wide.
Run. Blue 45. Blue 45. Omaha. Hey, I'm trying to ball out.
Play fake. He throws right. Brings it in. They tackle him for a loss. That one goes for a loss of about 5.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
Let's get off.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Dropped behind the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Let's go. Keep playing.
There's a play fake. Gets the pass away. He's brought down at the 38. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Punts it. Jennings takes it at the 21. He took a shot at the 36-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Looks for a man open. And it's tipped away. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one that wasn't intercepted.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's go. 48. Come on, G. Hunt. Stay in your lane. Hunt.
They go with the run. He's dropped at the 37. Turner picks up a yard on the play. The defense sets up in the nickel. Back to throw. Goes through his read with the catch. He's tackled around the 49-yard line. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass, first down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Is there for the catch. He makes a great open field tackle. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
He drops back to pass. Puts it up there, looking deep to the right. And they fail to connect on the deep shot downfield.
Ordinarily, this is a quarterback that has pretty good touch on the ball, but he really never gave his receiver a chance on that one.
Sets up the play action. Defender gets his hand on it. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Drops back. Surveys the field. Scrambles left. Douglas wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Fourth down. The Falcons are lining up to punt it away. Keenan can pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. Punts it. Out of the end zone for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Man in motion. Johnson takes the handoff. And they get him at the 20-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Kansas City goes with the ace set here. Kansas City sends a man in motion to the right. Back to pass. Looks down the field. Croyle will be dropped in the backfield. And that was a huge rush he was facing.
I'm not sure there was much he could do there. I'm not even sure he saw those guys coming. I tell you what, though, if they don't start doing a better job protecting up front, it's going to be a long day for this quarterback.
Drops back. Throws to the middle. Can't complete it. The quarterback just had too much velocity on the ball. The receiver couldn't catch up.
And when you throw a football that hard, it just leaves no margin for error because there's no room for the wide receiver to make an adjustment.
Holquist will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Jennings fields it at the 42. Tackled around the 45-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Atlanta goes with the ace set here. He looks to throw on first down. Passes to his left. Makes the catch. And he made a great open field tackle. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Nice play fake. Pass is complete. Brought down at the 23-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Looks to pass. Strong throw to his left. He's brought down at the 12. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
He's under a heavy rush. There for the reception. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 11. It's completed, but the defense appeared to be waiting for it. Not much there at all.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
They motion to the left. Redmond is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Andy has been his go-to guy on the drive. Finally make the tackle, and it will be first and goal.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
Redmond hasn't missed yet. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Drops back. Goes for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. He just makes an easy grab there for 6.
When you have a receiver with that kind of ability, just give him a chance to work one-on-one on the outside. He'll take care of the rest.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Fielded at the 4. Hit and dropped at the 33-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Offset I formation in the backfield. He fakes it. He's under pressure. They picked it off. Tackled at the 39-yard line. That gives the defense their 4th pick today.
And this quarterback thinks he's doing the right thing. He's trying to look off the defenders. He's trying to read the defense. They're just a little better than he is right now.
Drops back on 1st down. He throws on the run. Excellent open field tackle. And he's crossed the century mark in receiving yards. This has been one heck of a performance.
And Tom, I don't think he's finished yet. This is a guy that is on a roll right now, and this defense really doesn't have an answer for him.
Turner takes the handoff. And they get him at the 25. 1 yard on the play.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Gets the throw away. Tipped away. White was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Here's 3rd and 9. Ball on the 25-yard line. Kansas City lines up in a dime defense here. He's looking to throw. He throws it. There for the catch. Brought down around the 12-yard line. Oh boy, that's a nice play on 3rd down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on 3rd down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
He looks to throw on 1st down. He needs to get rid of it. Comes down with it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
On the ground, up the middle. He's dropped for a loss. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
So, at the end of 3, score is 27-23. Play fake. Defense closing in. He's sacked. It seems these days being a defensive end isn't just all about trying to run your blocker over to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, you see more and more of these guys that are a little undersized for defensive linemen, but they make up for that size and bulk with great speed and agility. If they can turn the corner, they can really make a difference in a game.
Right down the middle. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. Here's the kick. From the 5-yard line. At the 30. Drilled at the 32-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. They motion to the left. Defense is getting pressure. He's brought down right around the 42-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Jam free.
Give to the tailback. And they get him at about the 45-yard line. 3 yards there.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Croyle dropping back. Short pass to his left. Oh, you can't blame the quarterback there. Darling wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. The Chiefs come out in a single back formation.
Touch. 48. 48. Tiger. Please look.
He's looking to throw. Gets it off. Broken up, and it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. They down it at the 2. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback, because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
Turner gets it on the inside. He gets to about the 11-yard line. They pick up 9 there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. 3 wideouts here. He fakes it. Short throw to the left. Brought down at the 16. He laid it in there perfectly. That was a well-thrown ball.
And we talk so much about arm strength for the quarterback position, but sometimes you have to be able to put a little touch on it, and that was pretty.
Hartsock comes in motion. All kinds of pressure, and he breaks into the open field. He's pushed out right around the 26-yard line. This guy seemingly can't be stopped. He's now thrown for 400 yards in the game.
Yeah, and at times he really makes it look easy out there. These wide receivers deserve a little credit too. They're doing a lot of work getting open down the field, but this quarterback's pretty special.
Hands it to the back. Tackled at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on. Hey, let's go. Go.
Fakes to the back. Pass falls incomplete. That last play didn't get them the first, and now they're looking at 3rd down. 3rd down now, 9 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. I formation here. Setting up play action. The defense has him surrounded. Surtain has the interception. And he's hammered at the 25. That interception puts them right back in the game.
Got the lead. It's the 4th quarter. You just have to milk the clock, and your quarterback does that.
Croyle calls for motion left. With the throw. He was hurried on that last play.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Play fake. Throws it short. He makes the catch. A lot of room to run. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
Passes, end zone, and it's knocked down. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
It's good. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. Decent kick. Norwood fields it at the 3. And he's out at the 22. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team, throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Redmond comes to the line under center. 3 wide formation. Setting up play action. It's completed. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Blue 45. The ball. Blue 45. Let's go, let's go. Hey, I'm wide.
Nice play fake. Throws out right. And they get him at the 47-yard line. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Gives it up the gut. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Gain of under a yard. That brings up 2nd down. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 47. Atlanta comes out with an I formation. Setting up play action. That was really a remarkable catch.
And I love listening to the crowd when you see a catch like that. You go, hey! And everybody sort of in unison. They love seeing plays like that.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
It's the tailback. Brought down at the 29-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. They line up at the 29. Turner lines up as the deep back, I formation. Redmond calls for motion left. Looking to throw. Throws while on the run. Tackled right around the 10-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the 1st down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Gives to the back. He's tackled at the 6. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. Here's the 8th play of this series. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. He's looking to throw. Johnson catches it. Interception. They'll score. Touchdown. And that was a nice play to give them the lead.
You can't do that. You just cannot do that. If it's not there, you have to check that thing down. But there's no way in the world you can give up a defensive touchdown this late in the game. That's terrible.
And this attempt will give them a 3-point advantage. Here's the kick. Extra point is good. Better than 8 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. And the score, the Chiefs 33, the Falcons 30. Norwood fields it at the 2. They get him at the 25. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They line up in the I formation.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
And they get him at the 27-yard line. 2-yard gain. and that will bring up second down. Second down and 8. Ball on the 27-yard line. The Chiefs line up with a nickelback. Redmond drops back to pass. On the run, he throws it. He's dropped at about the 39-yard line. What do you think, Chris? Should the defense change up how they're playing him?
Yeah, I think they need to start cheating. Nothing else is working on this guy. You got to go hold him, trip him, do something because he's tearing this defense up.
Turner takes the handoff. He lost yardage on the play. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Another run. Gains his way to the 39-yard line. The running back tops the century mark with that last run.
The defense hasn't quite figured this kid out yet. Give them time, though. They're pretty smart defense. I don't think they're going to be able to do much more than what they've done, though. They've got to find a way to put a stop to this real quick.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 39. 3, no, make that 4 wide receiver formation. Redmond set to go to the air. Just clanks right off his hand. Douglas was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. The Falcons line up with 2 tight ends. Turner gets the ball. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please.
He drops back. Passes right, and he caught it. Tackled at the 21. So on third down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
3 wideouts here. Drops back on first down. Here's the pass. They picked it off. He steps up and makes the big turnover.
Tremendous play by the defense there, but let's face it, that is a turnover that this quarterback is going to have to live with for several weeks to come.
Drops back to pass. Passes it. This one falls incomplete. Darling was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. From their own 20-yard line. Johnson is the single setback. It's the tailback. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Johnson gains around 3 yards on the run. The Falcons bring in the nickel package. He drops back to pass, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. Poe wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Those children under the
Fourth down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away.
On an adult's lap during the game.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 47. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Throws deep, middle of the field. Tipped away. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
They line up in a one-back set. Turner on the handoff. He's hammered in the backfield. Great read there. It looked like the defense knew the counter was coming.
And a lot of times in that situation, they read offensive linemen. And the minute you see those offensive linemen, sometimes even in their stance, sort of sitting back, you know the counter's coming, you can get penetration and make a play in the backfield just like that.
Dumps it out left, makes the grab. He steps out at the 47-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain.
A lot of times in that situation, they try to get the ball in the receiver's hands, hoping he'll make one guy miss and get away. That time, good tackling.
He gets it away. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Drops back on first down. Throws the bullet to the right. Brought down at the 35. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped at the 37. That's 100 well-earned yards for the running back.
Well-earned is right, because he's had to fight for most of these yards out here today. No gain was easy. This is going to be one of those hot tub nights tonight. He's going to be a little sore.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Watch your ball, watch your ball.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. 5-yard gain, and that makes it 3rd down. The Chiefs set up in the gun.
988. Zebra. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Croyle set to go to the air. Short throw to the right. Out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 34. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Kansas City brings in the nickel here. Redmond hands it left. And they get him at the 38. Turner picks up about 4 yards on the play. Offset I formation in the backfield. Redmond set to go to the air. He's there for the catch. And he will lose yardage on the play. He stopped short of the line on the play.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
Redmond off the fake. Throws on the run. Incomplete. 4th down coming up, and they've got a big decision to make here.
Well, it's 4th down. You're losing. It's in the 4th quarter. I really think you have to think about going for it here.
He gets it away. Makes the fair catch. They were forced to punt on their last drive. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 23. The defense come out with 5 defensive backs this time. Straight ahead with a fullback. He's dropped right around the 30-yard line. The fullback powers ahead for a gain of 8 on the play. They come out with a big set.
Come on.
2 minutes left in the ball game. 2 yards away here on second down.
We'll make this run, baby. Let's go, D. Don't let your man make the play.
Croyle sends a guy in motion to the right. Here's a handoff left side. Hit and dropped behind the line. No gain, and so it'll be third down. 3rd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 30-yard line. The Chiefs go with the I formation. They will be short. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less.
Great job by the defense. They come up with a key stop. They'll have to punt the football away, and now you have a chance to win it here at the end.
Jennings fields it at the 26. Brought down around the 37-yard line.
Okay, it's decision time now. Do you settle for the field goal, try and take it to overtime, or you go ahead and take your shots at the end zone? Personally, I want to try and win it. I don't want to leave it in the hands or the foot of a field goal kicker, and I certainly don't want to take a chance on a coin toss in overtime.
They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Drops back. He needs to make a decision. Robinson was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Big down for the offense as they try to make up the deficit here in the fourth quarter.
Right. Let's go. Tiger. That's what you know. Left call. Watch this, man. Hey, watch the screen.
Looking to throw. Gets the pass away. It's picked off. Tackled at the 35. And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game, you throw an ugly pick, that's a disaster.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Close left. Omaha. Scatter. Now play it. Let's go, guys. Come on. Close left.
Hands it off. Brought down behind the line. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
He's brought down at the 32-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. From the 32-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
Croyle lines up under center. I formation behind him. Here's the halfback. He's tackled at the 19-yard line. And that should just about do it.
That was a big-time clutch run right there to try and seal this game up. It looks like all they're going to have to do now is just sit on the ball.
Alert run. 44. Lou.
They give it to the tailback. He makes his way to about the 9. They grab 10 yards there. That'll bring up second down. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock.
Blue 45. Green, 2 man.
They take a knee. They're 10 yards away. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Green 88. Under. Green 88. Tiger. Right. Wake up, guys. Hey.
And there's the whistle. Our final score is the Chiefs 33, the Falcons 30.